All right, so we have a very special guest joining us today. Sorry, we were talking about the event before the camera switched back to us. So, Miss Karen Alston, how are you doing today, Miss Karen?
Excellent.
Yes, well, thank you for coming on the show. We are here to talk about an event you're having next week, which I am hosting. I am so excited and thankful to be given this opportunity. So tell us all about the Strength of a Jewel Woman Awards reception ceremony.
Yes, what we wanted to do this year was celebrate women who had become homeless due to domestic violence, but they went through those steps of being, having that transformation, a change of a mindset, which allows them to get that strength and that courage so they can be resilient. I'm able to look at my past, but I can still go forward and become sustainable so that I can be who I'm designed to be.
Yeah.
And so those actually are the awards that will be given out. And then we also have individuals who are actually overcomers, who have gone through the place of where they have their own businesses or are they're in government, and they're giving back to the community. And so we're really excited about this.
Yeah, and so we were talking about the awards. Tell me a little bit about the awards. I know you said that some of the ones we just named, but go into a little bit more in depth.
Yes, transformation. When you have been a victim of domestic violence, you have to have a mindset. You have to have the decision that I need to change. I need to look at who I am, not what has happened to me. Because a lot of times individuals feel that, and I'll say this all the time, I'm not what happened to me, I'm who I choose to become. And in that, it takes that resilience, it takes the strength and the courage to block out what other people are saying about you. Or, because a lot of times when we look at the homeless, we really don't look at them.
Yeah.
Do we really see them? And so even with that part of it, saying that we will be putting their artwork on display.
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing that we talk about them in our classes, that look inside you, there's a gift somewhere there. And these ladies have absolutely amazing talents, and we want individuals to be able to see that as well in their steps of resilience and then becoming sustainable. Because if they got this awesome artwork, they could sell their artwork.
Yeah.
And come out of that feel of that I'm celebrating because I'm no longer homeless, but I'm using my gifts in order to help me become sustainable.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we got the Transformation Award, you said the Resilience Award, and then what was the last one?
The Sustainability.
Sustainability Award. Okay,
Yes.
so we've got
and
those.
Overcomers.
An Overcomers Award.
Yes.
And so I actually have somebody who's going to be honored next week, so let's talk about her award.
Would you please, as an overcomer, this
Yes.
is for her and her incident. You know, what people don't realize that domestic violence, even if it didn't happen to you directly, it can
Still
happen to you
affects you.
indirectly.
Yep.
And I'm so excited to give this award to her because of the fact that her mom was killed due to domestic violence, but she had the resilience and the ability to say, I need to keep moving forward, right? And so she reminds me of the individuals, which all of those who are actually getting the Overcomer Awards, they remind me of individuals that said, even though they were in the fire within them burned stronger than the situations around them.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is amazing. And if you all don't know, we're talking about my cousin who was featured on our website, and we did an entire special dedicated to domestic violence in the month of October, which is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. So I am very, very excited to be hosting this powerful, powerful event, Miss Karen. And like I said, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to use my voice to spread awareness to such a devastating topic that a lot of us still deal with.
We still deal with it, and we don't want to talk about it.
Yes.
But with For the Jewel in You, and I as a certified national domestic violence advocate, I understand that everyone doesn't want to talk about their stories.
Yeah.
But yet, what they have and what they've been through can help others come out of that situation.
Yes.
So when individuals call our number, or I go to the Parker's house, which I have great partnerships with Union Mission, the Parker's House, and with the Safe Shelter Center for Domestic Violence. We go in there weekly. We're in there with these ladies up close and personal, not only just to hear their story, but to help them come through the fire and not smell like smoke.
Yes.
Yeah.
And before we end, Miss Karen, I've got one last question for you. So you are a former victim of domestic violence, and now you're an advocate.
Yes.
How does it make you feel to be able to do a complete 180, and now you're on the other side advocating and helping women get out of these situations that a lot of them don't think they'll ever escape?
It gives me a sense of this is what my duty was, this is what my purpose was. A lot of times I did question, I was like, why me? What is happening to me? And to be able to give them that experience that they can go through it. And I don't think there's not one situation that a person hasn't been through that I haven't done. And so that's even from the point of being raped and abused, sexually assaulted, and being pistol whipped, and from one of those injuries being so devastated that now at the age of 65, of course, I'm not Sarah, but I cannot have children. And that brings me a sense of belonging with them.
Yeah.
I'm them and they're me, and we do it together.
Perfect.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming on, Miss Karen. We will have all the information to attend the event, The Strength of a Jewel Woman, next week on our website. All you gotta do is visit